We have someone from the industry to talk more about it. Jagjeet Singh, Chief Distribution Officer at Kotak General, is here to talk more about that. Jagjeet, thank you very much for joining us. I must, confess and confide that you have a great name and one of my favorite ghazal singers. It matches with being a Friday. I couldn't resist but telling you that. So on this nice note, the industry is also looking upwards, right? The data shows that things have turned around. Is momentum sustainable in your view?
First of all, thanks for having me here, and of course, starting your conversation with something which is song to my ear as well. Okay, so great. Yes, if I talk about the industry, my friend, this is something which is actually is coming to a next level. I think the trajectory is certainly up. We are seeing huge consumer demand on the retail side, and of course on the wholesale also, where you see industry is progressing in right direction. A lot of projects are to offer. So property lines is also showing very encouraging signs of late. So all in all, a very interesting time ahead as far as the GI goes.
Very interesting times ahead, but help us understand the breakup a bit more. What segment is doing well? Is it the health? Is it, the motor insurance? And is there any pocket that you can also divide in terms of which segment is doing better geographically as well?
See, I would say in my 22 to 23 years of experience, I've never seen that, all line of businesses firing all cylinder. So if you see, post-COVID, the inclination toward buying health insurance is very high. People have actually run out of their, hard-earned money during COVID. Post-COVID, they realized that, health is no more an option. It's a necessity. So health continues to remain a growth trajectory, and of course, it continues to remain for coming time as well. This year, what we are seeing that motor insurance is also taking a new shape. Last year, it was sub 15% growth YOY. This year, the growth is again over 20%. Industry side also, we see a lot of new projects keep coming up. The operating facilities are put in. So possibly we see encouraging growth on the industry side as well. So all three lines, property, health, and motor are actually growing at a very decent pace. A open sky for general insurance industry for that matter.
Okay, so that's a take coming in as far as the blue sky territory is concerned. But talk to me about the premium pricing as well, because of late I've been hearing more complaints about the pricing going higher because a lot of regulatory changes as well. Is that not expected to impact demand? Because I understand for you guys the claim ratio etc. has also moved higher and you need to factor that in. But would it mar the demand in any way?
I would say that it will not actually diminish any kind of demand going forward. Where we are seeing a little stress on the price is mostly on the health. What we have witnessed over the past that pre-COVID, the severity of a claim was much lower than the severity what we are having today. So that is actually pushing us to actually have some improvement in price. But I think seeing the requirement of health insurance, it would not at all lead to any dip as far as the demand goes. On the motor side, I would say very very negligible changes in the third party prices. So so that does not actually lead to any increase in the motor insurance price, which seems to optically very high. And on the property side, yes, the reinsurance costs have gone up, and that is pushing the industry to actually have relatively higher prices as far as the property insurance goes. So all in all, I would say that prices are still not that high that discourage customers to actually buy something which is becoming a necessity now.
Right.
And demand will continue to remain in upswing going forward as well.
Okay, on that optimistic note, we'll let you go. Demand will continue to be quite high. It's becoming one of the most essential things for everyone.